This is a video for how to go about utilizing the parametric text feature in Autodesk Fusion. You'll notice that on my screen I am currently in dark mode. I have another video on my YouTube channel for how to get into dark mode if that is something that you would like to see on your screen. It can be a little bit easier to design over a long period of time. I use a lot of apps on my phone in dark mode, so just because of the eye strain, looking at my phone a lot during the day. So if you would like to know how to get your screen to look like mine, there's another video on my YouTube channel regarding that. To start out, to learn how to use parametric text, we want a little bit of a refresher for how to use parameters in Fusion just to start. So we're going to go to the Modify menu and we're going to go down to Change Parameters. We're just going to create a real simple rectangular prism. And in order to start doing that, we have to create user parameters. You'll see this model parameters right here. We need to create user parameters, and you'll see the little function icon next to that. We're going to click on Create Parameter right here for user parameters, add user parameter, click on that plus, and I'm just going to start typing out height. Now this is all case sensitive. If you want to keep everything in lowercase letters, that's your choice. I like to capitalize that first letter, and my height in this case is going to be 2. The expression on your end doesn't matter. You can put in whatever you want. You're not going to do anything wrong if you made it a 3 or a 4. And I'm just going to go ahead and say OK. Click on that plus again to add user parameter. We're going to call this width, and I'm going to make that 4. I'm going to say OK, and then we need a depth. And I'm going to go to plus, and I'm going to call this depth, and I'm going to have my expression be 4. I'm going to say OK. Go ahead and say OK after that. Let's go ahead and grab a hold of Create Sketch. Click on my menu here. Click on my plane, excuse me. I'm just going to grab a hold of two-point rectangle. And notice as I drag out, I don't want to place this yet. I really don't want to place anything. I can see that 1 and some change over there on the left is my height. And I'm just going to hit, just start typing the capital letter H. And I can see that menu. And I can go up and down and choose what I want. But obviously this is height. And I'm just going to hit Enter. I'm going to hit Tab after that. I'm going to hit the letter W for width. I'm going to hit Enter. I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to hit the letter E on my keyboard for extrude. It automatically sees it because we have a closed sketch here. We have a total closed shape. And I'm just going to start typing out the letter D, capital D on my keyboard. I can see depth. I can hit enter. I can go ahead and say OK. Now I have for myself a rectangular prism. Let's go back to Modify. We're going to go down to Change Parameters again, just to reinforce that, what the concept of parameters. If I come into here and I say, I want my height to be 1, I can just hit 1 and hit Tab, and automatically it's going to adjust. That keeps us from going down into our timeline down here in the bottom left-hand corner and editing sketches and all this other kind of stuff. We can just change our dimensions just from this simple parameters menu that kind of looks like a spreadsheet. Just for the sake of discussion, I'm going to go back and make that a 2 again. Just hit Tab. Nice. Now we're going to start using the parametric text function. So we wanted to understand, just a reminder of what parameters are. Let's go ahead and utilize parametric text. And I'm going to hit plus up here at the top. And where it says unit, we don't want this to be in inches. We want this to be a text. We're going to click on text. And at the top, I'm going to call this text 1. And the expression, and when we click on expression, you automatically see this be in quotes. I'm just going to type out the word Autodesk. We're using Autodesk Fusion. That'll just be our word. You can type out whatever word you want. I'm going to say OK. And you'll see that we have a text and we have that expression will be Autodesk. Let's hit plus again, and I'm going to call this text 2. And I'm going to call this, I'm going to have to change that from inches to text. I'm going to change this to Fusion. You can use whatever word you wish. Go ahead and say OK. Let's go ahead and say OK. Now, let's grab a hold of text, or create sketch, excuse me. Let's grab a hold of create sketch. I'm just going to click on the surface. You can click on whatever surface you want. I'm going to go to create, and I'm going to go down to text. Now I'm going to click in the top left-hand corner, and I'm going to drag down to the bottom right-hand corner. Now you can place that text wherever you wish, and you'll see we got sample text. Now for us to be able to just use what's in the parameters, I'm going to come into sample text, and I'm just going to Control A to control everything, and I'm going to start typing the letter T. And you'll see it's going to give me a menu. It'll say 1T, 2T, whatever like that. Now if I click on text 1, automatically I get Autodesk. I'm going to highlight all this again and start typing the letter T, and I'm going to go to text 2, and I get Fusion. So let's just imagine, just for the sake of discussion, you were designing, I don't know, gears, and your gears had a certain number of teeth on them, and you wanted to, emboss or embed something into that said how many teeth were on that part, or you wanted to put a model number of something. You could automatically have that within your parameters, and this will automatically change for you. I can say OK from there, finish my sketch, and then you could go into create, and you could use the emboss feature and cut into it. We could even extrude it out a little bit. You can do a lot of different things with this, but the main concept is I can go back into change parameters and say, actually, I need another text. I'm just going to type this text 3. I can go into text again, and I'm just going to call this, I don't know, video. we're watching a video right now. I'm just going to say okay. I can always just go right back into modify, change my parameters. I got that, I got that part right there. I can go right into my sketch, double click on my sketch, or edit my sketch down here. Let's go down here and just edit our sketch. Hit escape twice. I'm going to get out of here. Let's go to our timeline here, go to edit sketch. Let's go right back into here. I can double click on it. I'm going to highlight all this, hit Shift T. Let's get text 3. It automatically changes. Nice. And if we emboss, that'll automatically change for what we got going on here. So a lot of different ways to go about utilizing parameters. I think this is a great way if you have any kind of text at all on any part. Again, for a model number, for an engraving or anything, you can just change the text. So you don't got to go back and edit anything. So this has been a video for how to go about utilizing the parametric text function in Autodesk Fusion.